I know y'all wondering why I look like this. I'm gonna tell you. As soon as some more people's get in here, I'm gonna tell you why I look like this today. Right? Why I look like this. Hey y'all, tell me who all in here. Got five peoples and the lights. Oops, let me turn this on. Hey y'all. Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody doing well. Hope everything working out for you today. Yeah, I look crazy. But at least it matched my shirt. Just so happened it just happened to match. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all the story why I look like this in a minute. Somebody left. They didn't like it. Sorry. Sorry, but it's the reason why I look like this today. I see crazy stuff in this on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I got my bonnet on today. Hey, Sandra Hawkins. I got my bonnet on today. I'm going to tell y'all why I got the bonnet on. I got the bonnet on. I'm waiting on some more people to say hi so I can tell you, hey, Neek, why I got the bonnet on, why I look like this today. And I ain't, listen, I done seen crazier stuff, right? Hey, Sheila, I done seen crazier stuff. I'm going to tell y'all why I look like this. Now, I got it on like this. Now, if it make y'all feel better, I can put it to the side. I can put it to this side, right? I got this on because I dyed my hair yesterday because I'm getting ready to wear my hair short, right? I'm getting ready to wear my hair after I find the right person that's going to do natural hair and color it and stuff, right? So I dyed it black. Get that gray out, right? Thank you, Neek. And so, just so happened the only bonnet I could find was the same colors I got on today. So what I did today was I put some gel and mousse and stuff on it. My blow dryer is in storage, so I tied it up with a scarf. Laid it down, tied it up, and then I put this on it, right? And I don't want to put my wig on top of this and mess up my little formation that I got going on. So this is the look. Like I said, I can put it to the side if that make you feel. I think I might like it to the side. I look like it looked like a tam. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do it like this today. This is what it is, y'all. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I done seen worse stuff than this. And I just thought I'd be funny today. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel like doing all that what I did. It took me long enough to do what I did. And I don't feel like messing it up. And my hair is still wet. So that's what it is. So just act like y'all don't see. Just pretend y'all don't see that I got the brown bonnet on. It's a tam. Just think I got a tam on, okay? Just do that. Just think I got a tam on. So anyway, we got a lot to talk about, child. Listen, we love you. Thank you, baby. I love you too. Thank you. That's right. We found. That's what I'm saying, Nick. That's what I said. I said these my peoples. They gonna understand, right? And the people that don't understand, I'm sorry. Just look at an old one. I just look at some other ones. Just don't look at this one if this bothers you. Anyway, y'all, we got to talk about. Let me tell you something. We got to talk about the love after lockup. See, let me tell you, they need to really, even though it's entertaining for me to watch, I think they should stop love after lockup. That's not going to stop. That's not going to stop these ladies and men, more so ladies, from getting with these guys. Hey, T, listen, that's what I said. This is my bonnet. Listen. I said, just pretend like it's a tam, because my hair is wet, and this is what we're doing today. Listen, I see crazy stuff on social media all the time. This is what it is today. So I think these ladies should be in fear of their lives, quite honestly, right? Let me take a sip of water. These ladies, especially the ones with kids, that's what bothers me. Y'all just welcoming these dudes into your house that you never really met. You just talk to over the phone, and then you have kids, right? I know they not. Hey, nephew. I know they not. Nephew, do I need to explain why I got this bonnet on? I got it on because I done seen crazy stuff. But my hair is wet. I dyed my hair and then I put some gel on it. So like I said, I got it to the side. And I can put it to this side. You like that? Or I can put it right here like that. But I think I like it right here like that. That's how we going to do it today. Right? You like it? So anyway, I think we talking about, nephew, we talking about love at the lockup. These people are really, and I don't even like to use that word, but they are really, let me see, I want to use a polite word. I don't want to use criminal. I don't want to use convict. What is they? They really, whatever they is, right? I don't like using classifying. Hey, Janika, I don't like classifying everybody, under that term, because everybody not that. I've been in prison before, and I'm not that. But these guys, like for instance, let me get started with who I'm talking about. So the person T you was telling me about yesterday, Joynomi. I think I said her name right. Joynomi, right? The Indian girl. So she was waiting on Red. He been gone 10 years, right? And had the nerve to be mad because she had a baby while he was in there. You ain't know him but 2 years ago, sis. But anyway, his mother is a SEXO. Can't say the words. I don't know what you can say. His mama. Now, what I learned today, what I did not know, y'all, this is what I did not know about SOs, right? There's tiers to it. I didn't know that. There's tier 1, 2, and 3. She is a tier 3. Now, this happened almost, I think, over 30 years ago, right? Nevertheless, it happened. She was 18. And the victims were 3, 4. Hold on. I wrote it down. Hold on. Now, this information, I'm going to tell y'all where this information comes from. It comes from according to Amber. Just happened to come down my timeline, so I subscribed to her and liked it. According to Amber, I think she's a white girl, right? And hold on, what the ages is. Hold on, let me go find what the ages were. The ages were 6, 7, and 4. And she was 18. Now, I was too, T. Could not find exactly what she did. The person, what I said her name was. According to Amber, she was digging around. These bloggers dig around. I don't have time to dig around, right? She dug around and they couldn't find exactly what she did. But by her being a tier 3, it was pretty awful, right? Now, listen to this. What I did not know, y'all. I did not know that there's 1, 2, and 3 levels. So level 1, you have to go once a year. Let me make sure I got that right. Level 1, you go once a year. Level 2, you go and for 10 years or something like that. Level 2 is 25 years. You go twice a year. Level 3, you go for the rest of your life, and you have to check in every 90 days. I didn't know that. I did not know that, right? This morning, me too, that's when I saw it, right? I was like, oh my God. Now, she looked like a good Christian woman, didn't she? And she may be now, right? But what she did was, this blogger, Amber, according to Amber, she was talking about it, and in her comments, the lady, the mama, Red Mama, spoke and said she could get off the list when she want to. No, not if you're a level 3. You can only get off after you've served 10 or the 25 years, right? Now, this girl, Joynomi, has a 3-year-old. So that means you all can't go to the functions, to the family functions. Also, they are broke up. I believe he went live. I'm trying to find out. If anybody know what his IG is, let me know, because he's been going live. He wants to be a rapper. Okay, he wants to be a rapper, right? That was a lie. Which one was a lie? Well, yeah, that she said she can get off of it. Yeah. So they're not together. Now, this is what I need somebody to help me understand. Because I got good sense, and I know y'all got good sense, right? And I understand being a woman, being single, being lonely, being bored. But I don't understand the desperation that you just going to get with anybody, especially somebody being in penitentiary you don't even know. See, this is the part that behooves me and baffles me. How do you get with somebody and put your whole life into them and go? They're going to live with you. You spend all your money that you have on them. Because this girl, Joynomi, didn't have no money. She was going to the pawn shop, right? Spend money and then bring them into your household, and you've never been around them in real life. Never. And Joynomi had never really seen him in person. I think they, what you call that, FaceTimed, right? She never went to the prison, and her mama and his mama and sister had the nerve to be mad because she never visited it. She lived way over there, and he lived way over there. Ain't nobody got no money for that, right? I didn't understand the mama. See, it all makes sense now, because a lot of times people that do stupid stuff, they make stupid decisions and they say stupid stuff, right? The fact that This person is a total stranger. First of all, he been down 10 years and you didn't know him before. Now, I have friends that have done 20 plus years, but I knew him all my life, grew up with him, right? So I would not be afraid of them. They're my friends anyway, right? But to deal with somebody that's been gone 10 years and you never knew him, you don't know the backstory. See, for me, this is what I was telling the guy yesterday. It's important for me to know the backstory. It's hard to know a backstory and you in a different state because there's nobody you can call and be like, hey, what's up, a boo-boo? You can't do that. So the best you could do is get online and see something if there's something to see, right? But that's not going to really tell you their character unless they have a record, right? And he is definitely, he into a lot of chicks, huh? They said, now he said he had 4 ladies he was talking to, right? And yeah, but this is another thing that I want these ladies on this show to understand. The man, let me see what nephew say. I think it's harder for you, auntie, and other attractive women to understand. No disrespect, but she's not the most attractive, and low self-esteem will have a woman do some things. Yeah. But my fear would kick in, like, he's been gone. So let me tell y'all the dynamics of this. When somebody's gone away, right? They're not regular people when they come out. They have to be, what's the better word? Acclimated to society. They have to be acclimated to society, right? That's number one. 10 years, things that change. A lot of things that change, right? And also, it's just like drugs. Wherever you, his mind is still 10 years ago. His mentality, his maturity level is still at 10 years. Unless he sat around some OGs and learned something, which I doubt, right? Wait, what was that? Ghostly makeup on. Yeah, I saw it. So, that's first of all, they have to get acclimated to society. And these ladies want them to come out and be a husband, boyfriend, stepdaddy. They can't do that. They don't even know who they are. That's first. They don't know. And if you really love this man or think you love him, let him get himself together. And I think he should have stayed with his mom and them for a little while. Y'all just keep talking on the phone. But the thing is, they be so anxious to have sex. That's what everybody be talking about, the sex. Go have sex with him 2-3 days and then let him go. And then you go on where you going and let him get himself together. That's my suggestion to that, right? So now we find out that his mama is a SO. His mama is a SO, right? And they were so critical to this girl, about what she ain't did. I ain't understand that part, right? Like, he been gone 10 years. Nobody, even if I had a husband, he could not possibly think that I'm not going to talk to another man for 10 whole years. Definitely going to probably have sex in them 10 years, right? That's impossible to think that. She slept supposedly with 3 dudes and didn't know who the dad of her son is. Most folks, when they come out have people. Yeah, they do. Even a year inside can do it. Crazy things happen in men's prison, women's prison too. Very critical, and the sister wants to put hands on her, right? With her big old ugly self, right? Now listen. Y'all, I went to the feds, right? All this to be in my book. I went to the feds, right? But I was only gone 4 months. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still had my house. Everything was still clicking. My sister took care of my kids in my house and all that, right? So I didn't have those challenges that people have when they get out. But I have to tell you, and they tell you this, like the feds give you a orientation before you get in there and when you come out. And they said that it's going to be strange to you, you're going to be scared of people, so on and so forth. And that stuff does happen. I was only gone for 4 months and I was for a minute, right? Until I shook it off and got myself acclimated and got myself together, right? So just imagine somebody go 10 years, you've been gone from society, you've been sitting around savages for 10 years, because they savages. Men's prisons are savages. There's savagery going on in there, right? Besides fuckery and foolery and all kind of sexual activities, right? So I would have to give a man a chance. Let's see how he gonna act outside. And none of these ladies seem to be thinking. I have never heard anybody say, let's see how you gonna act. Let's give it 6 months. Let's see. Let me get you together. They so anxious to be as one. He don't even know himself. He don't even know himself. He don't even know what he's capable of doing. Right? He don't know how to use a cell phone. He don't know how to do nothing. You can tell by the way Red talks in his manners that he's still he looks like a child. I would like to know how old he is, because he looks very, very young. Even though penitentiary freezes you, it keeps you. But he looks very, very young. He looks very, very young. He don't look like he could be the responsible stepdad and husband and head of the household. He don't look head of the householdish. That's for sure. He don't look head of the householdish, right? And I be wondering, what do they be thinking? What is he saying? Because there's nothing a little buddy could have said to me to make me sit down for 10 years, 3 or 4, however many she waited, 2 or 3, and I'm gonna be committed to you, and it's all gonna be me and you when you get out. But they don't have nothing. Arrested Development, yeah. That's good. That's good. That's exactly what it is, right? So his mama talking all that good Christian stuff, all that good girl stuff, is so critical of Joy Nomi, and you over here a whole registered SO. Registered. Got to register every 90 days. You know how humiliating that is? Hey, Gil, you got to go every 90 days. So that's level 3, tier 3. You got to go every... See, I thought you went once a year. That's what I thought. Everybody went once a year. No. Level 1 go once a year. Level 2 go twice a year. Level 3 go every 90 days. You so crucial and critical, they got to check on you every 90 days. See what you doing. And take your picture. And they take your picture. So it's just like getting arrested all over again mentally. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know that part. They take your picture every time you go. Can you imagine? Is it anything I can do? Now, they say if you level 1 or 2, you can go do something and get it removed. You know, you can go somewhere if you've been good and do something, right? But level 3 ain't nothing you can do but just keep doing that the rest of your life. Now, this is my question. Yeah, that was just about to say that. This is my question. They was 3, 4, and 7. What was you doing to a 3, 4-year-old and a 7-year-old? And I'm guessing she probably was the babysitter. And they say that just because it's level 3 does not mean that it's penetration. Doesn't mean that it's penetration. She could have exposed herself. She could have made them do things to each other. Like, it was a whole list of stuff. Like, I was like grossed out, right? Like, and then she's on the show. Did the show know that? Did the show know that? Did the producers know that? Did Life After Lockup or whatever, Love After Lockup know that? Another Nesto. Yeah. Like, people, I'm starting to believe, and I'm not this person, but I'm starting to believe that there's more perverted people than we like to think. Right? And because they look normal. They look normal. She looked normal. She looked like an old country, good church lady. And Nesto looked like a handsome man of the world, right? These people are monsters. If you touch a child, so this is my question. If she did that, where did she get it from? Because she was a child. Who did that to her? Who's to say they're not doing that in that family? Because I told you, I know families of that. Is it called? I don't even know what words I can use, but I know that it's generations of, and I know a couple of families I know personally that has went on for generations, right? So I don't, you got to check these people out. And another thing, when these guys is locked up, do they? Okay, so they locked up, right? Is they still, for me? I like to know your family history. What your mama doing? What your mama done did? What your daddy did? What your daddy done? I ask, these are the kind of questions I ask when I meet guys, you know what I'm saying? And, how your mama and them still living? Is they still together? How many kids mama got? How many kids daddy got? Do they believe in God? I ask those kind of questions. And people, I've had a couple guys, not many, but a couple guys say, Dad, this an interview? Yes, it is. Absolutely it is. I need to know your background. I need to know what your tree look like, where you come from, right? Just that, right? I just need to know where you come from. Where your grandmama and them at? Did your granddaddy raise you? I personally like guys that they granddaddy raised them because they real men, right? Not saying that your daddy didn't make you a man, but granddaddies, if they my age, this is a different generation, granddaddies was really instilling manhood in them boys, right? So, and they not together. I don't know what happened. I'm trying to find out. I don't know what happened. I think just because he cheated or whatever, but I know he's at home. Missouri, wherever he come from, that's where he at, right? Now, let me tell you another one that I always thought something was wrong, right? Because y'all know I do psychology on the side, right? So the dude, Anthony, and the girl, Sheree, now they knew each other before he went. But what I'm finding out now is he's a penitentiary. He's been going back and forth for years, right? one of the baby mamas spoke out, and somebody else spoke out. Now, I got this information from P3D0. Now, I never heard of these people until it just came down my timeline. And so I wanted to hear what they had to say. I liked them and subscribed. P3D0, right? Now, they say Anthony's back in jail. That's the one with the glasses. Now, he looked, to me, I'm going to tell y'all what he looked like every time I saw him. He looked like a serial killer, to me. He had no emotion in his eyes, right? And that's dangerous. When someone doesn't have emotions, and like I don't know if I told y'all before, but I have a friend that I grew up with who did 27 years, and he was innocent, and the innocence people got him out during the pandemic, right? His eyes were dead. They're a little lively now because he has a girlfriend, right? But his eyes were straight dead, right? And he always looked, now when they gave him the party, he didn't look happy. He don't smile. Have we seen him smile, T? He didn't smile, right? Now, I see some people in the comments saying he's institutionalized. He probably is, right? Because what I do know about, I don't know what the exact definition, you know, we always say this in the hood, so-and-so institutionalized. When they go back and forth with no problem, institutionalized, right? They don't care, and they can handle it when they go, right? Did he talk through his teeth like this? Did he do that? I didn't pay that attention because I was always looking at his eyes, right? And he had on them state glasses. Those were state glasses he had on, right? So, you know, when they gave him the party and they asked him, was he happy? And he said, I don't want to be here. Remember that? His lips, I got to pay that attention. I didn't notice that. I know his face didn't change. He never looked happy. He never smiled. You know what I'm saying? Now, he has DV. I don't know if we can say that word. Domestic and arrest. I ain't gonna say that word, but he has that. And I believe the girl Sheree put those charges on them. Again, the baby mama says she's frightened. She didn't reveal her name or who she is. She just sent the information in and talked to the blogger. She said he gives her anxiety. He has 2 kids, 2 baby mamas, and that they did not mention on the show, right? And he ain't really did nothing for none of them because he's been in the penitentiary all through the years, And since he got out in July, he's been back twice. Now they caught him with, I don't know if they said 50 or 500 grams. I don't know what it was, but whatever it was, it's personal, according to the comments, right? It's personal. So somebody else in the comments said he's an addict, right? Now, they were saying that his mama is too. Now, when I first looked at mama, I thought mama didn't have no teeth in her mouth, but she do got teeth in her mouth. She just, something about the way she hold her mouth or her face makes her look like she don't have teeth, right? I think, again, you have to check the family. And I think it's real important to check mama and daddy. If daddy ain't there, okay, cool. But let's check mama. That's very, because mama seemed to be quite ignorant, and she would get on my nerves. His mama would get on my nerves, right? And so he has domestic violence. She looked like yeah. Well, according to the people in the comments that know these folks, they do. They say mama is probably or supposed to be in recovery from the big C. Not the powder, but the hard kind, right? Now, I ain't trying to talk about nobody, nothing like that, but that's the vibe she give off to me as well. And yeah, Janika, and so she did all of this, even though she knew him in elementary school, junior high or something, but you know, people change. And she went to bat. She's a nice looking girl, got a lot going on for herself. She went to bat for him. She spent she spent thousands on the birthday party, right? That he wasn't happy about. He said he'd rather be at home, right? And then he has a lot of stuff he has a lot of baggage to his history, right? With the 2 baby mamas, the 2 kids, the DV prior. He's been doing that. That's what he does, right? Yeah. That's what he does. And the one baby mama said she wish there's a lot of more things she could say, but she's afraid to. She's afraid to. But if you look at him, he looked just like a serial killer. He looked like, when they have ID had the shows about the serial killers, he could very well put his picture up there and he looked just like that. Listen, they on Love After Lockup. And he had the nerve to tell that dude we will never. Yeah, he told dude that. But see, that's that penitentiary. That's that institutionalized. That's the, and he kept the white t-shirt on. Like, you don't want to wear, like when she said you got to go take a shower, get dressed, and then he came back out with the same thing on, look like, right? Yeah, it's very crazy. It's a guy. So for me, it's entertaining for me. But today, after hearing about these people who, and all the stuff I know, like Neek and Derek and Asante and that other girl, these guys are, no, I don't know. I've been watching this since the beginning. I don't know anybody. I think it started during the pandemic, I think. I don't know anybody that has a success story. Now, they did have a success story. What was them people named Corey? They was in New Mexico, the white girl and the mixed dude. But then she liked girls or something. They got kind of fell off and they moved to another state. Vegas. I think they went to Vegas or something. He didn't want to be there. They was sort of a success story. I don't know what's happening to them now because they seem like they had broke up for a minute or something. But I don't know any success stories come from that, right? Because it's weird, but it's in an interesting way. It really shows you human behavior, right? Brittany and Marcelino. Yep. Brittany and Marcelino. Yeah. Well, do we know what's going on with them, T? Do we know it's because they was a little iffy. And he didn't really want to be in Vegas because he's or either he left Vegas because he's a professional gambler. So I think they left Vegas and went to Arizona, Mexico, or somewhere. Hey, Kay, she did. See, she liked girls in the beginning. Y'all remember she said that, right? She moved to Florida. He moved to Florida. Then he moved back to Vegas. Yeah, that's what I knew they moved somewhere. See, listen, I tell people don't believe me. If she ever liked girls, she's going to always like girls. She may be with you, but that taste for poo-poo, she going to want. If he ever liked dudes, that taste for boo-boo, he going to get. Once they taste that, in my opinion, and I ain't gay, and I ain't never been, they ain't interested in being, but just my common sense tell me, once they do, that's what they like, they're going to always go back to that at some point. I knew she was going to end up going back with a female because she was really into girls in the beginning. Exactly. Hey, Lisa Marie. So, and you know what? Marcelino was a good guy. Now tell me, what was the reason for them moving again? Why did they move? Because Marcelino had to stay. See, this is the thing. Whatever your dude do, he's the man, he's the head. You got to kind of support that. If he's a professional gambler, he need to be in Vegas. Why would you? I forgot why they moved. Why did they move? Was it because of the mama? Because the mama was she was a mess. She was an alcoholic drug addict, right? And they took her to Alaska or somewhere. Where did they take mama? Remember they took mama somewhere. And they had, it was all a mess. And Marcelino put up with all of that. He cheated on her and she moved because she felt that getting him out of Vegas was, oh, he cheated? No, he didn't, did he? Now, I didn't expect that from Marcelino. You thought, well, he had the beady eyes because he had thick glasses. Oh, he cheated? I missed that part. Is that what he did? Yeah, the mom was a mess. She was too old for that. Ain't nobody came back babysit your old ass. Ain't nobody about to keep carrying you around over here. And they dropped her off at the daddy's one time. She found evidence in his cell phone. Now listen. It's something on my mouth. Now listen. If he cheated, right? Moving him to another state ain't gonna make him not cheat. He ain't gonna cheat with her, but he gonna cheat with somebody else if that's what he do. See, these girls don't be thinking. Because I ain't gonna move you from the money. I'm not gonna move you from the money. We gonna figure out that cheating thing, or I'm gonna just leave you alone. But I ain't gonna move you from the money. He was a professional poker player. I'm not gonna move you from the money. Cheated and was still trying to wait with her friend, I think. Oh, did he like her friend? I can't seem like I'm vaguely remembering that. Was it somebody that they knew? He cheated with somebody that they knew or was trying to talk to or something. Kind of remember that a little bit. No, and definitely not to Florida. Way more women. Flesh. You said it. Flesh. Ain't nothing but flesh. Everybody naked down in Florida. I wouldn't even go down there. The chick who she was dating in jail. Is that who she with now, or is that who he cheated with? Because I'm remembering it now. I'm kind of remembering it now. Because I liked them. They was kind of one of my faves. I kind of liked them. You know, because Marcelino was being the husband and the father and the head. He was putting up with the crazy mama. You know, he was putting up with a lot. And then they went over there. Remember they went over there? She had bought some property or something, but she invested her money. They went over there and beat the dough down. That's who he was with, I believe. Is that what happened? See, don't nobody want to listen to me. You cannot have the threesomes and expect your relationship to work. And I'm going to tell you why. This is my opinion. I ain't never had one of them either, but I know people that didn't have them and it go bad. The problem is with a threesome is the person you bring in, she auditioning for your man. She's auditioning for your man. She going to do her best. She giving it 110%. Okay? She giving it her best. And he's going to double back, because that's what they do, without you, and go see about her. That's what they do. Brittany beat the friend up because she was sneaky too. I think she came to her job and they had an altercation. And Brittany a big girl. I wouldn't want to fight. Brittany looked like she throw cows. Brittany a big, thick white girl. She's a thick white girl. You had to knock her out. You had to hit her real hard the first time. And, you know, kind of blind her or something. Or hit her in the gut. I wouldn't even try to hit her in the face. She could take them headshots. I would hit her in the gut. Because she could take them headshots. She's a big girl. Dang. But that's what you, so see, listen, this is what I'm thinking. It's stuff that we don't know. People that have threesomes and invite other people in their bedroom and stuff, you don't know what else she told Marcelino that this girl could do, right? He wanted to see. Hey, Annie. He wanted to see what she could do. And he didn't want no interaction. Brittany was in the way of that. I'm telling you, when you invite that person in, that person is auditioning for your spot. Especially if he's a good dude. And Marcelino looked like he was a good dude. You know, he was always doing stuff for the house. He was trying to be the husband and the provider and the everything. Now, Brittany had a lot of masculine energy, which is maybe why he cheated. Ain't no excuse for cheating. I ain't giving him none. But I'm just saying, she did carry a lot of masculine energy. Well, okay. Who else we got? Now we got, that's Anthony and Sheree. What else I got to say about them? Yeah, he is. I put down here in my notes. He looks like a typical institutionalized Negro in his eyes. That's what he looked like. Who Marceau supposedly cheated with? Wait, who? Whoa. Now, when Marceau did the threesome, it was another dude. I thought it was two girls. The girlfriends. Y'all gonna leave Marceau alone. What? On what? On where? What? Tima, what's going on, Tima? Now, so they say the dude was saying all that, and then he retracted it because he was mad with his girlfriend. That's what I heard at first. No, not a dude. The girl he cheated with, one of their boyfriends is gonna do the talking. Crystal XO. Okay, Crystal XO. What? See, listen, y'all gonna leave Marceau alone now. Y'all gonna leave Marceau alone. If Tisha letting him cheat in peace, we got to let him cheat in peace. Now, dude wanna, cause see, when Kiki told the story, and Kiki said, dude said, no, that didn't really happen. He just wanted to get mad. Because, see, Marceau, what they going to do is mess up little Huntsville, the money. Because Marceau is building a barbershop and a beauty salon, and the dude is one of the barbers, I think. Or either his girlfriend is one of the beauticians, one or the other. Wait, what you say? No, we won't. Well, no, we don't. What, Sheila? I missed something. But so he's building a complex. See, I'm telling y'all, the whole thing is, man, Marceau might be cheating. He probably is, right? Because if it's smoke, it's fire. But the fact that Marceau is coming up making money, people don't like that. Jealousy. I don't care what nobody say, it's jealousy. That's why they all talking, right? Because he was working in the movie theater. That's what they said. He's working in the movie theater. This my picture of it. He was working in the movie theater. I don't know if he was the general manager, the manager, or the popcorn dude, right? He was working in the movie theater. He got with Martell and what a name, Martell and Mel, and they became contractors. Commercial contractors. They really they residential. He's commercial, right? Which is more money. Number one, it was supposed to be working in that one. That was with Tisha's new office. Yeah, we need to know. They need to be transparent. Yeah, well. And so he's building that. That's his building, and he's building it, and he's putting them in it. They're going to be paying him. So now y'all about to cut off the head. Y'all about to cut your own head off. I know it ain't that much going on in Huntsville. Marceau trying to build it up, bless his heart. They're going to mess around, and Marceau going to leave. He's going to be in Montgomery, Birmingham somewhere. Now, this is something I thought about today, right? Marceau is doing a lot of building. He got fancy cars and all that, and Tisha got to ask for a car. He moved them in another small little house, and his kids got to share a room. I think that's wrong. Right? Because Marceau is living luxuriously the way he want to live. Them not so much. His family not so much. Because them girls, it's 3 kids. They need to all have their own room. Because the girls is different ages. And the preteen girl don't want to be around the baby girl. That's just what I'm saying. All the time. She want to do preteen stuff. Right? So, Marceau, the dude gonna talk. He gonna talk. Yeah, I know what? A lot of people be reaching out. Because I don't know if y'all know, but this other dude I just found out. All these people came down my timeline today. I forget what his name is. It's a dude. He interviewed. No, he didn't interview her. I take that back. But he had her on his timeline, Joy Noemi, because she went live. Dude went live the night before last, and Joy Noemi went live yesterday. I haven't been watching, but kind of crush her. Me too, Timmy. We talked about that. That's why I said, y'all going to leave Marceau alone now. I'm going to start swinging on people. Y'all going to leave Marceau alone. Listen, his hips done went down. Y'all gonna leave Marceau alone. Tima, let me tell y'all, for all the people just got in here, why I look like this, right? My hair is wet, and I ain't feel like I got a scarf on under here, and I didn't feel like putting a wig on, messing up and doing all that. I got my gel on. I'm trying to, form my hair. So that's why I got this on. Like I said, if y'all like it this way, cool. I kind of look like like I'm about to go on a march this way. Or I could do it like this. Or I could wear it like this. But I think I like it this way. I like it this way. I like it that way. So that's what it is. I see crazy stuff on social media all the time. So, yeah, Marceau. I like Marceau. Marceau is really... So, let me tell you, Marceau has grown on me. When I first started watching it, I didn't care for him because I thought he was he was a male chauvinist, which he is. But he's softened up a little bit, right? Yeah, I do. I look like I'm about to go on a march. I'm telling you, I'm about to go march for free lunches and stuff, right? Yeah, he's a man's man, for sure. For sure, he's a man's man, right? For life, he's a man's man. You know what I'm saying? He has some chauvinistic ways, but Tisha has been softening him up, right? And maybe being around other people and hearing other people's feelings and how they react to him is softening him up. You know what I'm saying? Because, he was, they down there in Huntsville, he living in his own little bubble, right? Now you've been exposed and, they've been exposed. Listen, Lisa Marie, all day. Y'all know I'm pro-black anyhow. There's nothing attractive about Marceau. Tell Sheila what's attractive about Marceau. It's his manhood, really. He's a big guy. I like big guys. I don't like little skrinks, right? He's a big guy. The people do drag him, but he can handle the dragon. See what I'm saying? He can handle it. And that's why they mad, because Marceau don't really give him. The only time I seen him upset was when Martel, I think Martel and Maurice got into it. Whoever was getting into it, and he got a little huffy right there. Him and Martel almost went to blows a couple times, but they're friends, though. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she done say he's a punk. Hey, BR. It's stylish. I'm stylish. And it matched my shirt, right? Because I started to put this scarf on and do all that. I was like, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I'm gonna just this what it is right here today. This what it is. He is definitely toxic, but he stays. He does, and that's what I like about him. Because you'll get upset trying to make him upset. You'll get upset trying to make him upset. You know what I'm saying? Because he's gonna say something funny. He's not gonna give you the reaction that you want, and that's what they mad about, right? That's why Courtney Big Self said, I can meet with him, but it ain't gonna be at Black. Why not? Because Marceau gonna be the same whether you meet him at Black or outside in the park. He gonna be the same. But he didn't want to meet him at Black. Why don't you want to meet him at Black? It's something about Marceau's growth that has the people in Huntsville upset. And once something happens, people get on the bandwagon. So it was a whisper. They've been whispering since the first season that he been cheating. Kiki been keeping that going. He cheating. He went to Africa. He did all that stuff, right? Tisha wants y'all to let her man cheat in peace. Yeah, he's very quick. He's very witty. That's what I like about him. He's very witty, and he's very sarcastic, and he's very calm when he's saying it. He don't show no emotion. His eyebrows might go up. I think that's what I like about him, when his eyebrows go up, right? Oh, Lord. I tell you, I like me some Marceau. I didn't like him at first, but I like me some Marceau. You know what I'm saying? And so, let him live. Y'all let him live. Now, because I done told y'all before, unless Tisha see the penis enter back and forth into the vagina, she ain't gonna believe it. He could be laying in the bed with one. He can come out the hotel with one. She didn't see it. Ain't gonna believe it. She ain't gonna believe it. She's got to see it with her own eyes. And at this point, they got too much money and business invested. You love Kiki? No, Gail, no. They got too much business invested. Tisha ain't about to let that go. She done help that man build up like that. You don't get him right now. Now, Tisha may wait 10 years from now when the kids get off to college and go head on about her business. Right now, she's actually, I don't know. I want to say she's being smart because they're building. They're in the building phase. Ain't no way. I know in her mind, she's thinking, ain't no way I'm going to let him go and all this is somebody else going to reap the benefits. That's how she's thinking. I might be thinking the same way, too. Exactly, T. That's what I'm saying. She's playing her cards. And y'all got to let her play her cards. The girl ain't dumb. She's passive. She don't speak up for herself, but she ain't dumb. Remember, Wanda is her mama. Wanda is her mama. Yeah, Wanda is her mama. And I'm telling y'all, she got kids. Because I think she said once before she don't want to be a single mom. That's why when people get to talking about it, now it just hit me. When people get to talking about it, she get up and leave because she don't want that in her ear space. Because that stays with her, right? She know her plan. She gonna stay with this man until her kids get grown, about grown, and they built up their wealth and their kingdom, and then she gonna go. I'm telling y'all what she gonna do. Kiki is saying as much as she's saying, I believe her and the whole family knows. I agree, they're heavily invested together. Tisha's smarter than we are. Yeah, she got 3 degrees. She ain't dumb. She not dumb at all. Wanda is her mom. I'm going to say that one more time. Wanda telling her, girl, listen here. You better stay with that man. Don't let Marie and them get him. Don't let Sweetie Pie, whoever, get him. You built that. You helped him. That's your business. That's your, because all the stuff is in her name too. She ain't going to let that go right now. Not right now. And Wanda probably giving her direction. She is giving her. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. Yes, she is. She giving her the game, though, Gail. Her mama is giving her the game. Trust me. Her mama is giving her game. Mama got a boyfriend and a husband, and they both know about each other, okay? That's how Wanda get down. That's how Wanda get down in the Alabamas, right? Wanda is telling her, don't leave yet. It ain't time. It ain't time, daughter. Such and such got to go to college. Such and such got to do this. And then, if you building with a man, she ain't fed up yet, right? She's not fed up yet. If he stopped, let me tell y'all something from a woman's perspective. If he stopped building and just stopped, but he's not, he's gonna keep going. If he stopped building, she'll leave him, but he's not. Wanda is street and she's yeah. She's telling her, I'm telling you, you know, any older woman gonna give you some game, whether it's street game or just knowledge about how to deal with a man, right? I know I had my aunties, and they would, you know, one of my aunts, she was almost on her deathbed, and she told me some stuff. You know what I'm saying about my uncle that I didn't know, and how she played her hand, right? And it worked in her benefit. You know what I'm saying? So exactly. But Marjorie ain't teaching Lori, right? Because Lori looked like a HOE, a 304, whatever y'all call her. She ain't playing her hand. Her business, she looking passed around. She looking like a pass around. Mm-mm. And I don't know if she getting any money. Is she getting any money from dudes? Is she getting houses? What's she getting? You know what I'm saying? She just looking like a pass around. Okay, what's up, troll police? I don't know what that mean, but hey, you know, I got my shooters is here. My shooters is here, troll police. You know, Tisha not ready yet, y'all. And that's what Margie did. So it looks like Lori, what's up is following. Right, yeah. We're going to the highest bidder. We're going to the highest bidder. But I just don't think that Lori getting too much. I don't believe she getting too much. She giving more. I believe Lori giving away more than she getting. That's what I believe. Because you'd have been with some of the most handsomest men. What you looking for? What is you, or unless she waiting on somebody to say, here go my whole kingdom. You can have it. Like Steve did the mama. Maybe that's what she waiting on. Ain't nobody giving her the kingdom, right? But you got to get married first, though, sis. You got to get married to get the kingdom. Yeah, she is getting a reputation. Yeah. She is getting a, she got the reputation already, right? So let me see it. Now, it's some more folk I got to talk about. Who else I got to talk about love after lockup? It was something I said I want to tell you. I should have wrote it down. Oh, I know I did write it down. So let me see if I finish with love after lockup. So we talked about Red and Janoimi. I can't say her name right. We talked about Tracy and Anthony. Y'all know one of the dudes in the Cabo Six. The Cabo Six is the group of people who unalived the girl in Mexico from Charlotte, right? Well, one of them is his name is Nazir Wiggins. He's charged with a hit and run. Now the people didn't die, so it's just it's a, what do you call it? It's not the person, it's the property. It's a property. I think it's a misdemeanor, they said, but he's had other charges. So what I said that to say this, just like OJ didn't get put away for what he did to Nicole. But other things is going to happen to you. And it's just like that movie. What's that movie? It's about 4, 5, 6 of them. And everywhere they go, somebody get unalive. What's that movie? It's a good movie. It's a series of them. What is that movie? Stuff happened to them. You know, it'd be near-death experiences and somebody can see it before it happened. What is the name of that movie? It's about 4, 5, 6 of them. But it's going to be like that. They're going to always be running from death. I hope I can say that word on here. Yeah, karma is spinning the block. Then you cannot do that and keep living your life. And then they say he's pretty much in hiding because, you know, people know who they are. And I guess after them girls got jumped on, Final Destination. Thank you, BR. That's it, Final Destination. It's going to be like that. Everywhere you turn, you're going to see DEATH, right? Or some type of trauma. Because you cannot do that to somebody. Because I think they say he's the one that said he wasn't there yet, but now they say he was there. I don't know. It's so much mystery to this because I can't imagine I'm going on a trip. I'm plotting to unalive somebody that's paying for my trip. How? Y'all gonna bust hell wide open just on that strip. She paid for her unalivement. That's not a word, but that's what y'all know what I'm talking about. She paid for that. It is very sickening. She paid for that, right? And y'all had that much hate in your heart. I will never understand that. And it's no fun jumping on somebody It ain't, to me, it ain't even fun watching us defenseless fight. That's not even fun to watch. Even if I don't like that person, you just watching somebody get beat on and can't fight back. That's stupid. You gotta be heartless. And I would like to think that all her friends were not heartless. They couldn't have all been heartless. Why were they her friends? Why were they her friends? Right? Now they down here in Charlotte. But it looked like, they ain't been having no good luck. You know what I'm saying? And they pretty much got to stay out the way because people are upset with them, as they should be. You know what I'm saying? They're upset with them. Now, let me tell you what I just heard just now. Now, I listened to, now that Cabo 6 come from North Carolina, the Beat, North Carolina, a blogger, I follow him. I watched Thais report, right? I've been watching him since he's on Facebook, since the pandemic, right? And he said, so y'all know, Convocation starts today. Convocation is what the Pentecostal people do. It's like a convention, Pentecostal convention, I should say, right? And it starts today, and I think I don't know if they're in Memphis. They be here somewhere different every year. Like Baptist, we have a Baptist convention. Pentecostal is called Convocation, right? I actually like to go to one because they dress up they dress up at Convocation. Pentecostal folks dress up. But anyway, now Thais is a gay black man, and he said they have something called Pound After Praise, right? Meaning, and I've heard this before, after the convocation, after all the preaching and the singing and everything, now they're about to go to phase 2. And it's where the gay men congregate at a secret location, right? And he says you have to send a picture. You can't be fat and you can't be femme. They want all manly men, right? To shout and speaking in tongues and their hand. Yeah, it is a lot, but I kind of like it, though. I kind of like it. So I'm going to talk about that in a minute. So they have what they call Pound for Praise, and you send in your picture, and if they accept you, then you come to this secret location. They're going to tell you your secret location, and when you get there, you got to take all your clothes off and put in a bag and put your phone in the bag. So this is what disturbed me. It's a bunch of men, not the flamers. It's a bunch of men that want to have sex with other men like themselves. Is everybody gay? Is all our men gay, y'all? And he said, now I've heard, Baptist conventions, I'm not in that clique like that. I go and get what I need to get and, go back to my room. But they say some Baptist conventions, it's the same thing, but it's men and women who have sex with who, and the preacher messing, people do that kind of stuff, right? Church folk. I don't know nothing about that because I ain't never engaged in that, right? But that secret meeting, yeah. And, I know that gay is here. I know that, right? But the fact that it's so much of it bothers me. That's it. It bothers me. You're shocked to find out some of the big name pastors. I know, right? Because, in the Baptist church, we the choir director, the organist. I remember when I was a little girl, and I didn't know nothing about gay. Now, we didn't call it gay. It was called sissies back then. But I didn't know what he was. I just knew he was different. Now that I'm grown, I know that he was gay. The organ dude, he was gay. I just knew he was different. I was a kid. I just knew something was different about him. You know what I'm saying? And so what I'm going to do tonight, so the guy's a nice looking pastor, Matthew Stevenson. I forgot what his group is called. It's cult like his church, right? And so now they was getting ready to try to do a documentary on him like they did Hillsong. Now I've heard about the Hillsong documentary, but I don't quite know what it is. So I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna watch it tonight. It's 4 parts on Hulu. And they say that dissolved the church because there was so much scandal going on. And they say now with this guy Matthew Stevenson, which is a very nice looking man. They was trying to get a documentary, and the people started leaving the church. So I think that when you give a pastor, put him too up high on a pedestal, or do what all the things that he say, that you set yourself up. The church sets itself up for scandal and disaster and all kind of stuff, right? Like for me, North Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, New York, New Jersey, is them all the states? See, listen, I could say a lot. I'm probably have to say, but this is what I'm gonna say in my members thing, because it's a lot I want to say about that, right? And I can't say it, and I don't know how to censor myself. So that might be a topic. It will be a topic this week when we have a members live, because there's a lot I want to say. Because I'm listening to him, and I like Tights. I've been watching. He was on Facebook, then he got on YouTube. His channel grew, and he's one of those. He's like Larry Reed or King Jives. He a church blogger. They talk about a lot of things that go on, with the church, right? But I just know and hear way too much. See, that disturbs. Now, let me tell you what else disturbs me. I know, and I've seen this with my own eyes at home in Cleveland. A lot of gay men will have wives. Why, for the life of me, they marry these men, I do not know. I do not know. Like, I ain't in their bedroom, but you can tell, right? And there was one couple I know in particular, they adopted a boy. And I always thought that was wrong. They adopted that little boy, right? And then I know some who have had babies. I don't want my kid's father to be gay. And you can be gay, if you my brother, sister, any of that, but I don't want my kid's father to be that, because that's heavy on them. That's a lot for them to deal with, right? To hide their truth, right? But sometimes it's like right out there, boom, you ain't had nothing. We see it, right? It's real prominent, like I said, in Baptist churches. I can imagine in Pentecostals, right? Because I watch a lot of them I do watch them, like William McCray or McCrary or something like that. He's a church blogger, and he wears all the big ladies' hats, but he wears suits with the ladies' hats. So confusing. And he carries a purse. Yeah, true. Because I never understood how a monk, is that the monks, or who is it that they don't have sex? The priests? Who is that don't have sex in the Catholic Church? You expect them not to have sex, which is a natural urge from God? You expect them not to do that? That's unnatural, right? That's unnatural. So I'm going to watch this Hillsong documentary and see what they're talking about. Also, I'm going to look at, and we'll probably discuss it tomorrow, Royce Reed, Carlos King has interviewed Royce Reed, and she's going to be telling all her tea about her and Dwight Howard. The monks. Okay, the monks. I said, what I say? Hey, Keitha. The monks. Yeah, they the ones don't have sex. I think that's just unnatural to say they gonna, and the priests, they not never. And the monks don't talk either. Don't they not talk? They don't talk either, right? What they do? What's their purpose? If they don't talk and they ain't having sex and they sit with each other, what they do? What they supposed to be doing? I really want to know that. What's their job for real? What's the purpose of that? Not talking. Just thought about that. What is the purpose of them not talking and not talking and no sex? What's the point of the not talking? I know it's a vow of silence. I know that, but is that forever? For a little while? Somebody explain that to me. Yeah, they I don't know if it's for the rest of their life. What is that for? What is that for? Right? Listen, y'all, I bought me some ice cream today. I can't wait to eat it. I said I'm gonna eat none today, but I'm gonna eat some. Keitha, you like my thing like this here, Keitha? Because my hair is wet, and so I see all kind of crazy stuff on TikTok and YouTube. So I said I can wear my bonnet. It matched my shirt. At least I'm coordinated, right? I'm going to watch that because the way they was talking, like it's a lot of scandal involved. Like let me tell you something about church. And I love my church. I've been with my church 25 years, but for a long time I didn't associate too much. I spoke and went home. I didn't congregate. Right. And when you start talking and telling your business, that's how it's just like any other little society. People get to talking and stuff. You saw some monks at Walmart. What was they doing at the Walmart, girl? Was they wrapped up in the orange? Their heads is bald too, right? It's a nasty group of swingers up. What? And so, listen, when he was talking about these dudes pounding at the praise, so somebody in the comments said, well, is they taking baths? Like, I just can't imagine a free-for-all with sex. I'm not like that, right? Have you heard about the Super City girl, mayor, right outside of Chicago? She's scamming. No, what? Send it to me. Super City girl. Is that what she's called, Super City girl? I got to Google her. She's scamming taxpayers. Is she? Please don't tell me she a black woman. Please don't tell me she a black woman. Super city girl, right outside of Chicago. Lord, well she see, you know, when one mess up, we all got to pay for that, right? Now they won't have another black woman mayor, probably not a black mayor for a long time, whatever city that is she in. Yeah, send it to me, nephew, to my email, or my text it to me, whatever. So she is. See, let me tell y'all something. Sometimes you have to know your limitations, right? I know. I'm delivered from that now, hopefully, right? I know that I am not going to be around nobody else's money. I'm not. I'm not going to be around nobody else's money. No kind of way. Whether it's in the system or real paper money. I'm not going to be around their money because I'm a thief. Right? Now, God has delivered me from that. But I'm not going to tempt myself with being around somebody else's money. I don't want to be responsible for nothing and nobody but myself. Especially now that my kids is grown. She's the first to, see, she done blew it. She done blew it, nephew. What, that ain't in Chicago. What city is that in? They were wrapped up in ball. They was wrapped up in ball. Did they have the orange on? In the Walmarts, child. Everybody in the Walmart. Let me tell y'all what I see in my job. I see a lot of the Muslim ladies. I don't know. I guess they're Muslim, but some of them is black and some of them is look like Indians, but they all wrapped up the same kind of way, right? Working at the Amazon. Them husbands just say, hey, y'all got to go get a job. Ain't no more sitting up in here in this house no more, raising kids. You got to go get a job. My job is flooded with them, honey. They got to come outside. Y'all got to come outside. Now they all wrapped up all around, wrapped up all around. You know, they all wrapped up, but they working. I ain't never seen that many wrapped up women's in my life. What's the city that she in? What's the city that girl in? It ain't Chicago. It's the city outside of Chicago. They ain't gonna put their trust in nobody. You done blew it for all the black folks in that area. You done blew it, sis. You done blew it. Now, you know, speaking of politics, I seen Kwame Kilpatrick. That was the Detroit mayor that was run amok. Him, his daddy, his uncles, and everybody, right? He got pardoned. I think Trump pardoned him, right? But he talking about Obama should have pardoned him because they knew each other. They had did business together, politics together. Like, let that go, bro. They didn't let you out. Let that go because you was looking at life or something. Trump let you out. Let that go. Don't get to talking about what somebody else should have did. Be thankful that you out. But it don't take for a little while for people to turn into who they really are. You know, he was humble at first. Now he about going to get back to being who he is, right? And you going to try to talk about Obama. Don't talk about Obama. We don't play that. We had voting of some sort today, but I didn't vote because I didn't register. The library I went to didn't register. You had to go to another, I guess the one in the hood. I ain't never heard of such shit, but that's what happened. So I ain't registered yet. But plus, I don't know what they vote on. I don't know the politics yet. Anyway, back to the convocation. Now, somebody just said something. I said, give me a minute. I'm going to talk about it. I am going to go when I find a good one. I thought I found one in Atlanta, but it wasn't a good one. It can be scary when you go see Pentecost, all that speaking in tongues. It scared me when I was young. It scared me. I didn't know what that was. And I went home. I went to this church with a guy. He said, come on, go to the church. It was like a revival, but it was called a kickback. Never forget it. I was like, kickback? Well, I guess it's like a revival. And it was down the street from my house. Cool, we can go around there, right? I'm a church girl / street girl. We can go around the church, right? Child, when I get around there, I need to put this in my book because that devastated me. I had to go home and call my aunts and figure out what was I just in. So when I got over there, and you know, they sing good. And then he said, well, y'all want to see a miracle? Yeah, I want to see a miracle. Now, mind you, I'm in my 20s. I want to see the miracle, right? So I think he had everybody stand up because I remember standing up, right? And so he was talking, and then he was going past people. Okay, see you, Annie. He was going past people and he was touching them, right? And they was falling out. I was like, ooh, I don't want that. Whatever that is, I don't want it, right? So I already knew when he got to me, I'm not having it. But everybody else keep doing what they doing, but I'm not having it, right? And then something else happened, and all of the people at once, in unison, Pink Book lessons. Okay, thank you. Pink Book lessons. I got to write that down. Pink book lessons. All of the people in unison started chanting and speaking in tongue. Terrified me because I had never seen anybody speak in tongue. I'm Baptist. I ain't never seen that before, right? They all, even the kids, it was like they was in a trance. I was like, oh my God. So now I'm telling dude, I want to go. But it looked like the people at the door wasn't going to let us out. That's what it looked like. Now, they probably just standing at the door like ushers. But to me, it looked like they was keeping us hostage up in there, right? So he was like, no, we can stay. I really wanted to go, right? I didn't know what that was. It terrified me. So I went home and called one of my good old seasoned aunties, and she told me, they was speaking in tongue and this and that. She explained it to me, right? So I was frightened. Now, the next time I went and saw that, I didn't really see it that much. I was in Atlanta. Well, I was here in Charlotte when I first got here, and my girlfriend that was here, we went to it was supposed to be church, but it was the lady had her whole house into a church, right? The kitchen, you come through the kitchen, she had a curtain in there, and the dining room and living room was the church, right? And she's the mayor of Delton and the supervisor of Thornton. Her name is Tiffany. Good information. Hold on. Yeah, please send it to me. Yeah, the mayor of Delton. So anyway, we go. Now, my friend had bought her guy friend. Now, he don't know nothing about church, right? Now, one thing Pentecostal people do is they sing the songs long. I don't mind the songs being sung long. I like that. Me personally, I like it. If it's a good song, I like it. You can sing it 10 minutes. I don't care, right? And I watched him because he had never seen that before. He's Pentecostal. I watched him, and he was terrified, right? And I knew he didn't know what was going on. So it can be frightening if you don't know. But personally, I like to go to a Pentecostal church because I like the fashions. I know that's petty and not what you're supposed to be going for, but I do like the fashions. I like the way I like singing. If they sing good songs, and they're going to give a good word, right? Now, I don't know quite what they believe in that's different from Baptist folks, but church is church to me if they singing. Yeah, I like the 10-minute songs, nephew. And people at my church, we have a choir director. One of them, he is gay. I love him, right? And he's very good at ad-libbing, and he make the choir, he do what he do. And he can sing. He just can't play no music, but he can sing, and he directs. He's a director extraordinaire, right? And he will sing a song a long time. People be tired. I like it because I like gospel music. Sing the song. I pump him up. They be like, quit pumping him up. But I like it, though. So when I go to Pentecostal, they singing the songs long. That's fine with me. As long as it's a good gospel song. I don't like them praise and worship songs. A good gospel song, yes, I'm with it. I'm definitely with it. 10 minutes, 15. Go ahead. Do your thing, sir. But I'm looking for one. I'm looking for one in Atlanta. I went to one, but it didn't give me what I needed it to give me. It didn't give me. I couldn't find a church nowhere in Atlanta that I like. It didn't give me what it needed to give me. And I like to go to a church that I can feel the spirit from the people, from the word, through the music. If I don't feel it, that's a waste of time. Y'all in here playing. I need to feel the spirit. That's what I go for. I need to feel that spirit so it can carry me for the rest of the week or whatever I need to do, right? Like right now, I'm feel depleted because I ain't been to church in so long, and I ain't been to a good one in so long. And now that I'm not driving, it was a lady at my job said, I'll come get you, but I don't want nobody to do that. But I need church in my life because that keep me from slapping the shit out somebody. And plus, I like it. I really like church. That's my thing. You would love my church. My friend used to say I went to a Baptist. Yeah, I want to go. I'm really interested, and I have been checking it out since I moved to Atlanta. I am very interested in going to a Pentecostal church. And because I've been listening to these YouTubers, a lot of these men YouTubers are Pentecostal, and they talk about their church and what's going on. I'm very much so interested in it, I was raised Baptist, been going to Baptist church all my life, but I am interested in it. I am interested in it. I don't know what their doctrine is. I don't know, I don't know, but I'll find out. But I'm very much interested. If I find one that I like I go on YouTube, and see how they sing and how their service is going. I just ain't found one that I like yet. And when I find one that I like, I will go there. Yeah, I will go there. Today, Tuesday. Yeah, I will go there. Anyway, y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. There's something else I need to say. Is there something else I need to say to y'all? I really just want to get to this ice cream. Now, let me tell y'all what I did. I got to tell on myself. Pentecostal and Kojic. Yeah, but I thought Kojic was Pentecostal because Kojic is Church of God in Christ, And I thought that was all under the Pentecost umbrella, right? Because I'm interested in it. I be Googling, I be Googling all I Google Pentecostal churches near me, Kojic churches near me. And then if they have a website, I look on the website, or I go on YouTube and see their service, see if they singing. I just haven't found one that I like yet, and when I do, it's two different groups. I thought they were the same. I thought they were all under the Pentecostal umbrella. I didn't know that was different. Because I thought Kojic was Pentecostal. It's different, huh? I got to go research that. I didn't know that. I really thought, okay. I really thought they were the same. I really did. I thought they were the same. I really did. I thought they were the same. Yeah. So anyway, let me tell on myself. So y'all know I ain't supposed to be eating sweets a lot, right? I've been doing pretty good. Growing up, my Kojic friends said they were more saved than Pentecostal. Yeah, they do say that. Now I had my ex, this guy was gonna marry his mother. They were. I thought they was Pentecostal, but they would say that only people that was Pentecost was going to heaven. And I remember I debated his mama. And got mad at me. But why y'all the only ones going to heaven? Y'all ain't doing that. Ain't what the people told me in my church. But yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah, I thought they were the same. Pentecostal code. I got to research that because I really thought they were the same. And because I'm thinking about if I find a good one, I'm gonna be going there. And I don't know if I would join it because I don't know what they stand for, but I guess they all stand for the same thing. Jesus died for our sins, right? But I ate 2 Hershey bars today, right? Now that's supposed to be enough of the sweets today. But I think I'm gonna eat some ice cream later on. Because ain't nothing like watching TV with your snacks, right? Because the Pentecostal women could wear pants and makeup. Well, what's the ones that wear the doilies? I thought back in the day, them was Pentecostal. Is them just Kojic? Who was that wear the doilies and no pants? Because my friend, the guy I'm telling you about, they couldn't wear pants. They couldn't wear pants. So but they was Pentecostal though. But they couldn't wear pants. They couldn't wear pants. I always wore skirts. I think they still wear skirts. They might wear pants now, but I think back then they was always wearing skirts. Even through the week, they couldn't wear pants. And when they go to church, they had that little doily thing on their head, right? And so Kojic women can wear pants, or they could wear pants back in the day. I got to find out what it is. Anyway, wherever they singing good at, I don't care who they is. If they Pentecostal, Kojic, Baptist, if they singing good, I'm going. Most Kojic wear those little. Oh, that's Kojic. Oh, that's Kojic that wear that. I always thought that was Pentecostal that wore that. Oh, that's Kojic that wear that. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I thought it was the other way around. Oh, okay. Well, okay. Well, when they have convocation, Pentecostal and Kojic have convocation, right? Or that's just Kojic that has convocation. I know Pentecostal, they have Pentecostal, time of Pentecost. I don't know what they do, but I've heard of that before. Admitting that I'm a PK. I was a PK too. My daddy was, he was a minister. Ain't nothing wrong with being a PK. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. A lot of times though, they be so what's the word? What's the word I want to use? They be so protected and hidden that when they get out, they get wild. A lot of times. Kojic have the convocation. Yeah, okay. Well, that's what's going on now down in I think they're in Memphis, the convocation. I want to go to convocation. Seems like they have them a lot. I want to go to convocation. They say it's the singing and the preaching. I love good singing and preaching. I like it. I don't care who it is, right? I tell you what I don't like. It was kind of boring, and I don't want to offend nobody. It's Catholic Church. It's boring. That's boring to me. I need spirit high. I need the spirit to be high. 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 You know what I'm saying? I needed to be high. Yeah. Oh my. Well, that's good to know. So when I come up that way, you got a good church for me. Because that's what I do when I go out of town. I go to church and I go to the soul food restaurant. Those are 2 things I must attend. That's okay. That's okay. You was at that age. You were supposed to. You was supposed to. You were supposed to. You just doing what you're supposed to do. That's all. You don't. You know, you was doing what you're supposed to do. Listen, when I asked my girlfriend, I told her I got to tell parts of my book that don't nobody know, and she told me that's what you was doing. Just what you was supposed to do. God done delivered you from that. You ain't that person. You was doing what you supposed to do. So that's it. I'm gonna find what church my father goes to. Please do. Your father down here, please do. Please do, Lisa Marie. Please do. You know, at home in Cleveland, I went to church every Sunday. Didn't miss a Sunday, and sometime all day. Somebody having a concert. You know, that was my thing, right? I was a church groupie. Just like I kicked it in the streets, I kicked it in church on Sundays, right? And I can't find it. I cannot find it. Now, when I first moved here, it was a church near me that was close, but the spirit wasn't in there. You know, it was a dead church. I've been to a couple dead churches, right? And they had all the pomp and circumstance, but wasn't no spirit in there, right? Wasn't no spirit. So please do find out, Lisa Marie. Please do. Please do. I need them to be singing good. I need a choir. I don't want 2-3 people up there with a microphone. I need them to be singing. Not singing, singing. And I need the preacher to be preaching a good word. And he can sing too. I love a singing preacher, right? So that's what I need because I'm missing that. I'm really missing that. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, your church family is just like your family. Like my people, I miss my folks back in Cleveland. I really do miss them. I ain't going, but I miss them. You know, I miss them a lot, right? Yeah. So anyway, y'all, I'm about to sneak and eat this ice cream. I'm sneaking to myself. I don't know who I'm sneaking from. I'm about to eat this ice cream and pray to God because I'm going to eat me a bowl of this ice cream. I was feeling so bad for it that I got up today and went to Walmart to get it. I made me some chicken salad today. Y'all like chicken salad? I made me some chicken salad. Real good. Yeah, ain't nothing like a church family. I love my church family. Love them people. You hear me? Love them people. Yeah. So I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to watch it. I really want to watch this documentary before I go to sleep. I want to watch this documentary so I can tell y'all about it. I got to do some research about this girl, the black girl mayor that done messed it up for everybody. And this guy, Matthew Stevenson, there's some scandal going on. I know he's a popular pastor somewhere, but I got to find out. I made chicken salad. I made chicken salad just now. Made my chicken breast, shredded it up, put my celery and onion in there, and I put egg. Sometimes I don't do egg, but I put an egg in it today. Right? I put an egg in there, and my good bread, and my good butter bread. Now it's in the refrigerator, so I'm full for the day. Now I just need my sweet, right? I just need my sweet. I don't know what good come on tonight, but whatever it is. Oh, I'm going to watch Hillsong. I want to see about that scandal. Hope it's good like they say it is. I got to watch that. Anyway, y'all, anything y'all got? Good night, Gail. Y'all send me so I can be abreast of it, right? And welcome. They might not be in here, but when they watch the replay, welcome new subscribers. My channel is growing, y'all. Y'all remember I just told y'all not too long ago I had 4,000. Now I have 4,600. In that little bit of time. I'm trying to get to 6,000-7,000 for the end of the year. I'm gonna see. Yeah, that's good eating. Sure is. You can talk anytime, T. You know that. You family. You can talk anytime. You can talk anytime. I love y'all. So I'll see y'all tomorrow at 8. Send me whatever y'all need to send me. Okay? Because sometimes I miss it. Because I'm going to be writing all day tomorrow. So I might miss some stuff. Right? All right. See y'all. Good night.